Hi, I'm David Hartman. How important is early childhood education? Tomorrow we'll look at a program that begins teaching children when they're babies. We will meet an American who became a queen, Lisa Halaby, now Queen Noor, the wife of King Hussein of Jordan. Thursday, Heather Locklear and Linda Carter on Good Morning America.
Chicago, come join the run to the 6:30 fun.
Put your talents to the test with the game Chicago loves best. The Wheel of Fortune tonight at 6:30 on 7.
Hotel today at 3.
So, this is our last plane trip, Jamie. Almost home. How'd you like that airport in New York? That was pretty neat, huh? Right?
Do you really expect a 4-year-old to appreciate the joys of making it through customs, dear?
Honey, I wasn't trying to get him involved in an extended intellectual conversation. I was just trying to get him to talk.
Maybe he doesn't want to talk.
Well, does he have to pout? Jamie, what's wrong? Come on, you've been pouting ever since we left France. What's wrong?
Leave him alone. He's probably just tired. I'm trying to figure out why Geraldine didn't tell me Logan Swift was in Monticello.
She's probably afraid if we knew, we wouldn't bring him back.
I'm going to see my dad.
Jamie, I thought we had a deal. I thought you were going to let me be your mom again.
Moms don't forget birthdays.
Oh, my God. You're not 5 years old. You can't be 5 years old. I can't possibly be the mother of a 5-year-old child.
Well, I am.
At least now he's talking.
Don't worry, Mr. Adler. They won't leave the airport alive.
Look, I told you we should have done something sooner. We should have called Miles when she noticed she wasn't feeling too good.
I tried to talk to her.
Talk? That's all that lady does all day is talk. That's not good enough for her anymore. Talk, talk, talk. That's
Now,
all.
preacher, relax, or you're going to be the next one to go.
It's not me I'm worried about. It's her, you know. Hey, Doc, how's she doing?
She's still asleep. Preacher, what happened?
I don't understand it. I mean, she was like on the phone for 25 minutes talking to some caller, and then she just sort of collapsed. And
Robert, I wonder, I understand what you're saying, but I wonder if you've considered all the options. It sounds to me like this is more a problem of communication. I think Lisa needs to hear that, that you still care about her. And, so you both have to realize that you being unemployed throws this relationship a little out of whack. Right. I understand. It's the pressure. It's the pressure, yes. But I think getting a job is only part of the solution.
Doc, now why do you think she fainted that night? Does it have something to do with the air? Because WEON does get pretty stuffy in there.
No, it's more like simple nervous exhaustion.
Well, I can believe that. Beth never stops.
So what you two are saying that she's going to be all right?
Yeah, I think she's just worn out, you know. Too much work, too little sleep, finally caught up with her.
No, may we go see her?
Look, Myrna, she's sleeping, and that's what she needs most right now.
You would think a shrink would have more common sense than that, don't you?
Well, we all know Beth. If she thinks there's one soul out there that's suffering, she's not going to let herself rest.
You know, Doc, she can't save the whole world by herself.
I think she's determined to do just that.
Jamie wants to go back to his seat by himself.
He's upset with me, isn't he?
At the moment, I don't think he's delighted with either one of us.
Right. This whole trip was a total washout.
Oh, honey, you can't negate the entire trip just because of one bad day.
Would you say we had a successful honeymoon? Would you say we successfully integrated Jamie into the family? And you know the investigation wasn't a success.
No, I wouldn't agree with that. Look, we couldn't find the connection between Proud Bear and Adler without making this trip, hon.
So what did we find out? We find out that Adler wasn't in Paris, so he couldn't possibly have put Standing Elk's name on the missing in action list.
No, you're wrong. I think I've got a pretty good idea what the connection between Adler and Standing Elk is now. Why they're both so concerned about this button.
I am so sick of that stupid button.
I could be wrong. I mean, I haven't got it all figured out, but I think I've got a pretty good idea what this is all about. Want to hear about it?
Not really.
Connie, you can't blame yourself for forgetting about Jamie's birthday.
You ask any mother in this airplane if she can remember her son's birthday, what do you think she's gonna say?
We'll throw him a party when we get back. He'll get over it.
Maybe he will, but I won't. Geraldine was right. As soon as Logan Swift enters the picture, I start acting like the old Raven again.
Would the old Raven get so upset about forgetting her son's birthday? Hey, pal. Mom's got a little story to tell you.
I do?
Yeah. Don't you remember? The, S-U-R-P-R-I-S-E?
Oh! Yeah, the surprise. That's right. I'm so sorry I hurt your feelings before. You see, I was trying to keep a secret from you. When we get back home, Gunther's gonna throw you a big surprise birthday party. What do you think of that, huh?
It's true. That's right.
Mr. Nelson, you realize your client has violated federal law. Yes, of course we do, Your Honor, but we thought you'd ignore that little thing. We brought him into court anyway. Oh, didn't I say this would happen? Didn't I tell you this would happen? Well, only a fool would go into court with a client that blatantly withholds information.
Look, we did everything we possibly could to get Standing Elk to open up to us.
No wonder Logan wanted a week's delay. Had to write his opening remarks accusing Standing Elk of violating federal law. The question is, where does this leave us now?
Picking up the pieces.
Logan Swift. Guy's been in town for a week. He knows more about Standing Elk than I do. Where the hell did he get his information?
You know, there's only one source that could have supplied him with that many details. Adler.
Adler? Of course. Adler and Proud Bear were together in the war. Who else besides Standing Elk himself would know that Proud Bear had been sneaking Standing Elk into the Army base?
And that must have been the secret that Standing Elk told Marty.
No wonder he couldn't tell us.
Well, can you blame him? He must have known all along that he was violating a federal law by trespassing on government property.
During wartime. That makes the offense twice as serious.
Myrna, there's really not much more you can do around here. Why don't you go on home and get some rest yourself, huh? I'll call you as soon as she can have visitors. I promise.
Thank you, Miles.
You're welcome.
Bye, Richard.
Take care, man. Sure these things messed up, doesn't it?
Listen, I told Beth not to worry, that you and I would take over the suicide prevention hotline, try and keep it going. I don't see how without her, though, the radio show can go on the air.
It can't. I talked to Miss Saxon this morning.
Really, what you gonna do?
She says she's gonna broadcast his syndicated talk show from Los Angeles till Beth can come back to work.
Well, that'll put Beth's mind at ease. That means you're out of a job, though, doesn't it, for a little while?
Some lightweight engineer over there handling that, but I guess Miss Saxon doesn't want to waste her top talent on something like that, huh?
And the suicide hotline, you don't make any money there, do you?
No. That's all right. I'll be eating beans and hot dogs for a couple of weeks, but I'm used to that.
Well, yeah, at least you'll have a little bit more time. You can go to Wellington, spend time with Jody.
Yeah, she takes good care of me, Doc.
I bet she does. Listen, let me stick my nose in where maybe it doesn't belong.
Go ahead, shoot. You know, now, there's nothing you can ask me concerning Jody, because you know how much I love her, right?
Myrna told me you were trying to erase some some noise from some sort of audio tape you and Jody found. Is that true?
Yeah.
You want to tell me about that?
Well, we wanted to find out what was on the tape.
What'd you find?
Just some dude that kept saying, I'm like everybody else. I like money. But, and then it would cut and stop, and that's it.
And this tape, it couldn't have anything to do with Jody trying to find out who murdered Maxine, could it?
Is your cold medicine complete?
Guess not. I took my regular cold medicine, but my head still aches, and I'm still coughing.
Next time, try Cotylenol. It's complete cold medicine with the decongestant for stuffy heads, an antihistamine for runny noses, a cough suppressant, and a pain reliever. Cotylenol.
Cotylenol is complete. It relieved my runny nose, stuffy head, even my headache and cough.
Cotylenol, complete cold medicine to relieve your complete cold.
And to top it off, my dentist found a problem with my family's teeth.
Oh.
We're not getting our back teeth clean enough.
Maybe it's your toothbrush.
Come on, I'll show you.
We use the Reach toothbrush. Reach is angled to help clean back teeth. Clinical tests show Reach cleans 25% better than the other leading toothbrushes.
25% better?
Cleans our teeth.
From now on, Reach is going to clean ours.
Reach from Johnson & Johnson, recognized by the American Dental Association.
What kind of birthday cake do I get?
What kind do you like?
Chocolate.
That's exactly the kind I told Gunther to make you. But no more questions or won't be surprised, okay?
Chocolate's my favorite.
Mine too.
Some ice cream too, you think?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, are we going to be arriving on time?
The plane arrives at 5 p.m. as scheduled.
Thank you.
Why are you so worried about if the plane's on time or not?
Because once we land, we're going to have to move fast.
What are you talking about?
Well, I want to track down some officers who served with Adler and Monticello. I also want to get a hold of Damien Tyler in Washington.
Why do you want to talk to Damien again?
I may need his help in an identification.
You really do have a lead on this case, don't you?
I am a very conscientious investigator.
Please fasten your seatbelts. We're making our descent into
Right over here.
Airport.
Sit down.
All right, come on, here we go.
There you go.
Sit down.
Most important thing is I want to get a hold of Adler again at the poker table. Just to make sure that he thinks he's safe.
Oh, excuse me. The flight coming in from France is supposed to be on time?
Flight 405 is on time.
Ah, great. Good, because I'm parked in the limo area, you know? Limited parking there. No, thanks a lot, buddy. Nice doing business with you. Balloons? Hey, you know, I think Jamie would love one of those. How much?
$1.
Buck. Boy, talk about runaway inflation. Balloons used to be a nickel when I was in a circus. Hey, hey, you know, I bet we've worked in some of the same towns. Does Dusseldorf still draw a big crowd? Yeah, Dusseldorf just love clowns, I tell you. My old buddy Duncan, he was a hobo clown, you know, size 13 shoes. He got shot out of a cannon one time. But the charge was too much, so he got blown right into the lap of this lady from Dresden. Dusseldorf to Dresden, you know. All right. Give me one of those things for $1, but I want a receipt, for my taxes. Huh? Must be real fun being a clown, huh? Lots of laughs? Ooh.
I've never been near a circus before in my life.
Well, some guys just don't know what they're missing.
No, Marty, I don't think you can imagine how Dee Dee and I felt when Logan Swift told the judge that our client had violated federal law.
Well, you're damn right we were upset.
Tell Marty to put Standing Elk on the phone. We've got to talk to him.
You got that, Marty?
Well, I don't care. I want to talk to him.
I have a great deal of difficulty believing that he has nothing to add to what Logan Swift had to say.
Hello, Marty. This is Dee Dee. tell your grandfather that unless he has something else to add, not only are we going to lose this lawsuit, but Standing Elk might end up in prison. Huh. He says he's very well aware of that.
Look, Marty, I hope you remember how you and your grandfather treated us when you have your first case in court. Yeah, right. He says that Standing Elk is just lying on the couch saying, I tried to warn them, I tried to warn them.
Do you think the Army might press charges against Standing Elk?
Well, if Standing Elk were spying against them in 1944, yes, they would. They'd throw the book at him, but if Proud Bear were just sneaking him on the base to visit the burial ground, I don't think they would, especially since such a long time has passed.
Then why didn't Standing Elk say something about it?
Because it's credibility, Dee Dee. This whole case is Adler's credibility versus Standing Elk's credibility. And when you violate federal law, your credibility doesn't look too good.
Boy, this lawsuit didn't have much of a chance before. And now, forget it.
Announcing the arrival of Flight 405 from Paris and New York.
What gate?
Passengers will be disembarking at gate 29B.
Oh, good. That's right where I am. Say, hey, sir, how do you say welcome home in French? You know, parlez-vous français?
You're Joe the plumber?
Yeah, short for Joanne.
Can you save my sink?
Saved. Now this.
Last night's dinner.
And germs. You need Comet, the 2-in-1 cleanser. Only Comet's got chloranol for 2 kinds of clean. Comet cuts through tough, greasy food stains better than other leading cleansers. Easy. Plus only Comet says it disinfects.
Where did you learn that?
My Aunt Josephine.
To wipe out stains and kill household germs, get Comet.
The 2-in-1 cleanser.
You can pick up any soap, but can any soap pick you up?
Coast is the kick. Oh, that scent! Coast is the kick. Lots of lather. Invigorating, exciting, elating, feeling of clean.
My eyes have been opened.
Coast is the kick.
Ooh.
Coast is the kick.
Oh, yeah!
Wow!
Yeah!
Coast is the kick.
Hi.
You're not supposed to talk.
Oh, but I'm Banner. You know the soft touch.
You are soft.
Talking to the towels, Joey?
No, silly, the toilet paper.
I'm Banner, the soft touch. Go ahead, touch.
You are soft.
And look, I've earned the Good Housekeeping seal.
She's so fluffy.
That's because I'm a soft touch. Go ahead, touch.
Derek, it's Miles. Yeah, listen, there's something you really ought to know. Beth Correll collapsed last night. In the hospital. No, she just nervous exhaustion. She's worn out. Yeah. Listen, if I knew what drove her, I might have been able to prevent it. I know. Everybody saw it coming. Even she did. She just didn't do anything about it. Yeah. What? Oh, wait, you can't do that. You can't tell me there's something I should know and then just change your mind. What? All right. All right. Yeah, I'll keep you up to date. Goodbye.
Hey, Doc, you like it black, right?
Yeah, thanks, thanks.
Sure. Hey, you know, I really understand your concern. That's something I've always admired about you, you know, the way you take care of Jody and everything. And I would never let nothing happen to her.
Maybe not intentionally, but, you know, a murder case is not something you can get mixed up with and just call the shots. Not even something where you can make sure that what you do is going to be safe.
Yeah, but Jody and I have been through this kind of stuff before.
It's different. This is much different, Preacher.
What are you saying?
It's different because before this, trouble always came to you and Jody, right? I mean, first through your father.
Oh, come on, man. I mean, trouble and my old man live right down the street from each other.
That's what I'm talking about. He put you in the thick of things, you and Jody last summer, and then Robbie Hamlin came along.
Come on, man. What is the point you're trying to make here?
The point is that these student murders are different because you and Jody are not directly involved. Not unless you choose to be.
Yeah, but she thinks she is, you understand? She feels guilty about Maxine. She said I was making fun of Maxine while Maxine was trying to be friendly.
I can understand why she's upset. That still is no reason to put her life in danger.
Well, we're going to be careful, all right?
May not be enough.
Yeah, trust me, Doc. Because that's all you're gonna get.
Mitzi, you would not be this... Mitzi, you would not be this aggravating to me now if you knew how aggravating my day was. No. You are being aggravating to me now. Because you're being unreasonable. I tell you that I'm taking a job at the state capitol, and you tell me you're buying a restaurant in Wellington. Good God, Mitzi, how further away could you get from the state capitol than Wellington, huh? No, don't! Mitzi, hung up.
More bad news?
I don't think my strategy is working with Mitzi. I don't think it's worked all week. She's done nothing but hang up on me.
Cliff, she's upset. She's torn.
Well, she isn't torn anymore. She made her decision. She's buying a restaurant in Wellington.
She's not going with you. I'm sorry.
So am I. Well, maybe I shouldn't take this job, you know? Not only am I leaving Mitzi, but I'm leaving this law practice.
And me. Cliff, Mitzi is not the only one who's going to miss you around here.
What are you gonna do around here without me, huh?
Well, for starters, I think I might, reorganize the files. Do you know that I found the Rossler case filed under C last week?
C, for cement. He was in cement, wasn't he?
Well, his feet were once they found him.
That's why I filed him under C.
Cliff, I was thinking about talking to Marty about coming in as a junior partner in the firm. I think he might say yes.
Do you think his filing system will be any better than mine?
He's learning.
I would be a fool to pass up this career opportunity, you know that.
I know.
Do you still feel that I'm deserting you? I have to do it. I have to do it.
It's a crime what winter does to the skin. The dryness, the damage. An ordinary moisturizer is not always enough, so I use UseGuard every day. You can't see it, but it's working right now. Unlike ordinary moisturizers, UseGuard adds a special ingredient that guards the deepest layers of your skin and gives extra protection most others don't have. Can you face another day without UseGuard? Don't leave your skin out in the cold.
YouthGuard. Extra protection ordinary moisturizers don't have.
Small portions are one way to cut calories. Here's another. The difference is low-calorie Pam. This omelet was cooked in butter. Cook with Pam and eat this much without adding 1 calorie or losing 1 lick of the food's natural flavor. Hash browns cooked in shortening. Cook them with Pam and eat this much without adding more calories. Just 1 spray of Pam instead of butter, shortening, or oil is the difference between this and this. For low-calorie cooking, the difference is Pam.
Watch out, Hatfields and McCoys, because all this week, fussing and fighting mean nothing but fun when country music favorites duke it out with the hottest daytime stars.
This is going to be X-rated.
It's the Grand Ole Opry versus Soap Opry Family Feud, all this week.
Look at the balloon!
Okay!
Yes.
You okay? Mrs. Whitney, are you all right?
Is that part of the surprise?
No, Jamie.
I don't get it. The clown with the gun, what's this world coming to?
I bet they don't need that makeup. That's another one of Adler's thugs, Donnie something.
He was crazy. He could have killed half a dozen people.
Yeah, Adler is crazy. First he beats up Standing Up, and then he shoots up an airport, then it's like cards on a table for him.
Well, somebody better do something, because I don't want my face coming up on a table by a bullet.
I warned Adler. That time in the men's club, I warned her if he came after my family. And
Mr. Whitney! Now, come on, calm down, Mr. Whitney. You can't fight this way.
I don't care about that, Gunther.
Hey, come on. Now, look. You gotta find another way to fight him, okay? Now, look, there's been a lot of people been hurt. Now, I killed somebody, and I didn't like it. And I still don't like it. You're right.
Why would Adler want to kill us?
Because he's afraid that I found out his secret. I have to convince him that he's wrong.
A secret that he shares with Standing Elk?
No. He's got one of his own.
Daddy's home!
When it's dinner time and time's tight,
I just browned some ground beef and have a manwich night.
Mom's working late and you've got to feed 'em right?
We just brown some ground beef and have a manwich night.
Your team's played all day and hasn't had a bite.
Mom just browned some ground beef, and it's a manwich night.
Hunt's Manwich with tomatoes, onions, peppers, and your ground beef makes tonight a manwich night. Want a hot, hearty meal in a hurry?
Just brown some ground beef.
And have a manwich night.
This commercial is dedicated to new Friskies. With the frisky new taste that has cats dancing in the aisles and jumping for joy. New Friskies have a friskier taste because it's baked right in. Give your cat new Friskies and you'll have a very satisfied cat.
This is David Hartman. Tomorrow on Good Morning America, Treasury Secretary Donald Regan. Heather Locklear tells how she balances her roles on Dynasty and T.J. Hooker. Linda Carter joins us. And Friday, the Jacksons on Good Morning America.
Tomorrow, Nancy's husband gets the wrong idea when she gets a job as a hospital volunteer with a handsome executive as a partner on 2 marriages. Then there's a lottery ticket loose in Miami with 6 possible winners in hot pursuit of the big prize on lottery. After one New Yorker's crusade to kick the drug pushers out of his neighborhood on 2020. Will Jimmy Lee's plan of revenge backfire? Stay tuned for General Hospital next.
Tuesday night, keep your body free.
Chest 37, waist 23. No change since 2:30.
The mating game has never been the same.
Get your fertile bodies in here.
Everybody's shaping up. A very physical comedy. Premiering Tuesday night following Three's Company.
I, for one,
Join Joel Daly and Jim Gibbons for all the color and magic of this year's St. Patrick's Day Parade. Live coverage begins Saturday at 12:30.
When I first heard of MCI, I didn't sign up right away. Oh, I believe they'd cut my long-distance bills, and I knew that millions of people already liked MCI, and that all I had to do was call MCI and start saving. But the fact was, I continued to use AT&T. Then I remembered a piece of advice my grandmother gave me years ago. Mervyn, she said, don't be a jerk.
Call MCI. Join Merv and millions of others, saving up to 30, 40, even 50%.
Fresh and clean as a whistle. That's Irish Spring. Fresh and
clean as a whistle. Irish Springs green and white stripes have two truly effective deodorants. Two deodorants.
And a fine, fresh scent.
So you're fresh and
Clean as a whistle.
Irish Spring deodorant soap gets you fresh and clean as a whistle.
Shaping Up Time.
Get your fertile bodies in here.
Premiering Tuesday night.
David Niven today at 3.